Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen, Catherine's Plates, where today it is all about one skillet or a one pot meal. Now I like one skillet meals because you can put everything into it and let it do all the work for you. You don't have to use any other pans or pots. Now today it is all about smoked sausage and creamy pasta. And if you're feeling ambitious, you can add some greens into it also, which I think we're gonna do today also. We're gonna add some spinach to it and make it a complete meal. Okay guys, if you are ready for this one, I also wanna let you know, make sure you check down below in my description box because I will list other one pot and one skillet meals that I have done that we love. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What I've got here is some linked sausage. Now this is a kielbasa. Now you can use smoked sausage, you can use kielbasa. We like chicken also that comes like this, and it's so good. Okay, so this is about 14 ounces, and I'm going to be cutting up one whole link, and then we're going to dice up an onion, and we're going to saute these both down together and get a nice brown on them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so when you're cutting your sausage links, now I'm just cutting these into a 1/4 inch pieces here. Now if you want to chop those up even more, you can. You can quarter the slices there if you want to do that for a smaller piece. But we like the rounds because they brown up really good in the pot.
Yeah, you get crispy.
Yes, we love that. Nice and brown and crispy on the edges of the sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so I've got one onion here. This is just a yellow onion, and I want to chop it kind of big. We want everything to have some kind of texture to it. Now, if you don't like onion in it, you don't have to add onion to it. If you want to add other things like bell peppers, you can certainly do that. Now, I've done it with squash. Oh my gosh, it was so good with summer squash in it. So good. So many different things that you can do with it. And so I'm just going to cut it in half, make some rough slices here, and then just turn it and then just cut that in half. And that'll give me a nice sized chunk there. Okay, so in a large Dutch oven or a large skillet, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of some oil and start heating that up. And once that gets nice and hot, we're going to add our onions and our sausage. Okay, so what you want to do is just stir these around, and then I like to kind of just let them sit on the bottom of the pan for a few minutes to kind of get brown, and then just start pushing them around and then do that again. This should take about 4 to 5 minutes to get these nice and brown. What kind of sausage are you guys going to use for this dish? I like Pola kielbasa. Smoked sausage. We've even done the smoked sausage with the cheese inside of it. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, it was.
And then, but like I said, we do like the chicken sausage too. We tried that. It was really good.
Yeah. I prefer the Polish kielbasa.
Yeah, he likes this one right here. So we're doing this one today. All right, you guys, I'm going to bring you back as soon as we get a nice browning on these. Okay, this looks really good, right where we want it. You can see that it's browned and the onions are nice and soft and translucent. So what I'm going to do now is add some of my fresh garlic. I'm probably going to put about 2 cloves in there. We're going to salt this and pepper. I'm going to cook this for 1 additional minute, and that will help cook that garlic. We want to get that raw flavor out of the garlic, so we'll take about 1 minute. Okay, woo, that garlic smells good in there. What I'm going to do is add about a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And then I'm going to add 4 ounces of some green chilies. Now you can leave this step out if you want, or you can use like a can of Rotel tomatoes in the place of your tomatoes and the diced chilies there. You can go either way with that, but we probably don't want to cook that. Put it in there.
It adds a little iron.
Just a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is add 2 cups of some chicken broth. It's about a 4-cup box here, so I'll put half of that in there. Let's go ahead and get that a stir. We'll put it on high. We want to bring this to a boil. And what we're going to do now is add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Gotta give it that creaminess. About half of this. All right, we're going to stir this all together. And then we're going to add 8 ounces of some pasta. Now I'm using this farfalle pasta here. These kind of like a bow tie pasta. It just looks really cool and it goes really well with that sausage. But whatever you have in your pantry or whatever you want to use is totally fine. So there's 16 ounces in this box. I'm only going to put half of it in here. Let's mix this all together. Okay, what I'm going to do at this point before we get it to a boil and put a lid on it is I'm going to try it for seasoning. So I'm going to take a spoon and try the sauce a little bit and make sure we don't need to add any more salt. Now keep in mind that we are going to finish this off with a few things later, so you don't want to over salt. Let's try that. Oh my gosh, that is so good. But you know what it needs? Some more pepper. There we go. Okay, let's bring this to a boil. Okay guys, so we have a boil going on here. What I'm going to do now is just turn down the heat to a medium-low. We're going to place the lid on it. We're going to cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes until that pasta is done, okay? Then we're going to come back and I want to show you how we're going to finish this off. Now, every about few minutes, make sure you take the lid off and stir up your skillet meal here because you don't want the pasta to stick to the bottom. All right guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now my pasta is cooked through. What I'm going to do is add some spinach to this. Now you can totally omit this step if you would like, but we like it in there. And my husband said make sure I put plenty in there, so.
Rest can go in the salad.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to stir this all up in here. Now what I've been doing over here is shredding about 8 ounces of some Monterey Jack cheese. And I'm going to go ahead and put that into my pot here. Now I'm only putting half of it in there. Not 8 ounces, but 4 ounces. I had an 8-ounce block here that I shredded up. All right, let's go ahead and get this mixed up. I'm going to turn the burner off, and the residual heat will help melt that cheese down and soften up our spinach. Look how good this looks, you guys. Okay, look at that. We're going to let this sit for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to bowl this up. Okay, who's ready for a bite?
I know I am.
All right guys, let me try this for you. Okay guys, here's my bite. That delicious pasta that absorbed all of those flavors, the sausage, tomatoes, there's spinach in here, we have the cream, that Monterey Jack cheese. You know that first bite's gonna be a good one. Okay guys, are you making this one? Are you adding to your grocery list? Hey guys, make sure you comment down below. I love all your comments. I love replying to them. Y'all are awesome. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. Okay, I will see you on the next episode.